Groupthink is a psychological term that came out of the early 1970s. I'm a psych major, so I've got a little expertise in this. Groupthink means this: as an individual, you give up whatever you believe, what your values are, to be a part of the harmonization process of the group. You want the group to be in harmony at all costs. It doesn't have to be factual, truthful, right, or anything else. It just has to be in agreement with the group. Right now in the gun control debate, Democrats have taken this to a deeper and darker level. It's incredible. Now, if you don't want to give up your personal beliefs or values, too bad. They will force you into the groupthink by law. Deerfield, Illinois, just this week. I'm stunned that this passed. Deerfield is a town of about 20,000. It's a suburb in North Chicago. They passed an ordinance to ban certain weapons, of course, the AR as well as others. I read the ordinance, and you can too, going by to the Deerfield, Illinois city website. They banned these guns, and I've been asking the question, what's going to happen to my AR when they ban it? And a lot of people wrote me back and said, oh, don't worry about it. It'll be grandfathered in. It's a legal purchase. Wrong. Here's what's going to happen in Deerfield. Their citizens who are law-abiding, happen to own any of these guns, they have 60 days to surrender them to the police. If they don't, then every day going forward, they will be fined $1,000. If they still refuse to bring them in and they don't pay the fines, they will be arrested by the police. Their guns will be confiscated and they will serve up to 20 years in prison. Wow. I mean, it's hard to believe that is happening in America. But it is, and it's going to get worse if we don't challenge this groupthink. Let me tell you where it comes from. Let's take the last mass shooting in Florida. 17 people died. A horrific, terrible tragedy. But before the blood of those kids was dry on the floors, we had Democrats, even some of those high school students out to condemn the NRA and politicians who receive money from the NRA, and even people like me, because I am among millions of people who actually own an AR-15, and we are somehow partly to blame. We are a part of the guilt of that one guy who shot and killed those innocent people. Now, let me say the logic of that is insane. Number one, you can't be partly to blame. It's like being partly pregnant. It's not possible. Either we are guilty of murder of 17 kids. That would be me. Didn't go to Florida. Hadn't been there in quite some time. My gun has never been used in any crime whatsoever. Never mind all the facts. I am guilty. If that's true, I should be tried in a court of law. At a minimum, I should be an accessory to the crime. But logic is not a part of groupthink. You just have to give up whatever is logical, whatever you believe, and become harmonized with the group. That's what it's about. This is literally going to get kids killed. I want you to know this. Because you can ban all the guns in the world. It's not going to stop people who have in their heart the intent to kill innocent people like this. They're still going to do it. They'll find some other means. It's the way that it works. So somehow we have to get rid of this groupthink. You know what's funny? As a psychologist and having studied this stuff, the main way you eliminate the threat of groupthink? By encouraging debate. And isn't it interesting that the Democrats, when it comes to gun control stuff, they not only are not going to the debate, they won't even allow it, and they will shut you up, shut you down if you say anything against them.